Hello friends! In this video you'll see how the actors of the movie The Karate Kid have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 2010, and what's with them now, in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Mr. Han is one of the tenants of Beverly Hills luxury apartment who also provides various repair services to the tenants, and he has good locksmith skills. He is not a man without wisdom and conscience, and after the death of his relatives, he's a bit distant, and it's hard to cope with the loss. He is good at elevating injuries and is skilled in ancient Chinese medicine. The role was played by Jackie Chan. Sherry Parker is in a close kinship with Dre. She tries to be attentive to details, is not afraid of change, and has been quite enthusiastic about moving to Beijing, often praising the setting and the food. Sherry is a good mother who tries to protect her son and reacts quite acutely if he fights. She can be quite persistent and doesn't like when make a mess and scatter things. Dre Parker, Jaden Smith, is Sherry's only son and didn't share her excitement about moving to Beijing, as he had a hard time adjusting to his new life in another country, had trouble learning Chinese, and didn't know how to use chopsticks. He knows how to be friendly, grateful, can be quite stubborn and is not used to giving up, can play basketball and skateboard, walks around with his hair braided into pigtails. Master Li is the owner of the rather popular Beijing Fighting Dragons School, where he also teaches Kung Fu on his own, but to all the students. He has a peculiar style of teaching that differs from the common style, as he strives to instill in his students more ferocity, that they shouldn't spare their opponent and always finish him off. He doesn't like it when others disobey his orders. Played by Xingqiu Liu. Chang knows Meiying well and also goes to the same school with her. He is single-minded and tends to show some cruelty, which he learned to a greater extent during his studies at the Fighting Dragons School. Chang has been practicing Kung Fu for a long time, in which he has achieved considerable success, but often uses knowledge to humiliate others. He unquestioningly obeys his teacher Li, who was played by Wang. Harry lives in Beverly Hills luxury apartment in Beijing and was one of the Parker family's new neighbors. He is well aware of his neighbors and knows who lives in which apartment. Harry is sociable, not afraid to talk to strangers, knows how to make friends easily, and was one of the first people Parker talked to in Beijing. He is not lazy and is happy to offer his help. He has blonde hair, played by Luke Carberry. Dre's Detroit friend, Jared Mintz, was on very good terms with Parker and also got along quite well with his mother, Sherry. He and Dre also went to the same school and often spent time playing with him in the yard at home, and Parker often addressed him as a brother and even had a special kind of goodbye to him. He's not prone to showing narcissism, is distinguished by understanding and very appreciative of friendship. Music Instructor is part of the teaching staff at the Beijing school that Dre Parker attends. He teaches music to students and also works with Meiying individually to carefully prepare her for the audition at the Beijing Academy of Music. He has a good ear for music, he is quite demanding and doesn't give concessions to his students. The role was performed by Harry Van Garken. Meiying's dad, Xingqiu Liu, is a family man who is moderately serious and likes to do the right thing. He is extremely tardy and pays special attention to his daughter's upbringing. In particular, he is careful to see how well she learns her musical skills on the violin. He likes to be neat and can often be seen in a suit, and is also quite a careful driver. He makes sure that nothing distracts his daughter from her music. Meiying's mom is a pretty young woman who has kept a good figure. She knows how to take care of herself, often likes to wear dresses and knows how to complement them with accessories, but not overload her image. Just like her husband, she is very serious about learning Meiying to play the violin and wants her daughter to go to music school. has pierced ears and prefers to wear neat stud earrings, played by Jellyang Liang. Juan Yi Zhao is on good terms with Chang and also gets along well with Liang. He constantly goes along with his friends both in and out of school and shares their interests and has often taken part in bullying poker. Juan, like Chang, fully follows the Fighting Dragons school's method of teaching and is not known for his conscience or pity for others. He is capable of delivering quite strong blows. Mrs. Po Ji Wang is the vice principal at one of the Beijing schools that Meiying and Parker attend. She is a courteous and pleasant, but moderately strict woman who clearly knows the rules of the school, informs the students and their parents about them, and carefully monitors their enforcement within the school. Mrs. Po dresses quite discreetly, but elegantly, and only goes about with her hair neatly combed. History teacher often conducts excursions for students of the school. In particular, Parker was her audience, as well as some other students of his school, including Meiying. She is well versed in historical facts and legends, and especially often leads tours of the Forbidden City, during which she accompanies children with a red flag for guidance and speaks through a horn, wears glasses. She was played by Liu. Liang is one of Chang's close friends, with whom he not only goes to the same school, but also goes to Master Li's Kung Fu course. Liang, compared to his friends and Kung Fu teacher Li, has a softer nature and is not always eager to show extreme cruelty and ruthlessness, causing him to face punishment from his teacher. He likes to wear a bracelet on his left hand, played by Xingqiu Liu. Meiying goes to the same school as Parker and is often seen at the playground near the Beverly Hills luxury apartment where Parkers lived. She tries to devote most of her free time to violin lessons, and even on the playground or during school lunchtime, she often practices and learns notes. She likes to listen to classical music. Meiying mostly always wears bracelets on her left hand. She was played by Wang Han. Ping Pong Man Jellyang Liang is one of the Beijing residents who lives near Parker's house near Beverly Hills luxury apartment. He often likes to go with his friends and acquaintances to the nearby ping pong playground, which he is very good at. He doesn't like braggarts and sometimes likes to teach them a little lesson. He shows signs of baldness and is a bit overweight in his stomach area. He wears glasses. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.